So while they're holding each other up, we're going to try dispatch of this guy as fast as we can. Obviously, I am sorry, I will get name tags on for next race, like I keep saying. This is coming through the corkscrew. Just listen to this sound and you kind of see what happens. I don't believe it. Look, the car just shuts off. We can't go anywhere. I'm not sure what happened. Hello everybody and welcome to Portugal. Now, first things first, I want to apologise for there being no footage of practice. This is because my fraps has glitched or something, so the video is going to be shorter than intended. So we've come straight into qualifying then after some burdens in practice, and as you saw, our first lap gave us provisional pole, and our second lap we improved even further on that. And these were two really fast times as I came into the weekend actually really strong on this track after learning it through practice. So this puts us P1 for the race, as you're seeing the starting grid line up before your eyes, if you will. So we're on pole for the first time this season in the second race of the season, which we know we've got the pace, but we don't know if we've got the race pace, and obviously we're going to be trying our hardest to avoid an incident like last week where in fact we actually overestimated how much fuel we had, or underestimated how much we'd use, and we ran out. So here we are then, getting ready for the start of the Portuguese Grand Prix here at Estoril for the A1GP. It's lights out and away we go, and we've got a terrible start. We've got huge amounts of wheel spin on the back tyres, and we get absolutely mugged off to start. We lose 3 positions, but we managed to dive back down that car's inside. I'm sorry I didn't see the name tag, it always happened a bit too fast. I have actually put name tags on for you guys for this episode, but obviously my preview is still really small so I can barely see them. I think that's Kezak. We go down Kezak's inside and attempt to get 2 in 1 from Turner. Turner's not having it though, he gets the better exit. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. We're still trying to hold off an attack from Kezak. We get very close. I think my tyre tread just touches his side pod, and now it's a drag race, but we're running it. We opted to run a higher downforce setup than the other cars here this weekend. We're running 2020, whereas the AI run about 1010 as Kezak makes the move down on Turner there into the corner, a bit cheeky of him, so we're going to try follow suit. We dip a wheel onto the grass and have to back out of that one for everyone's safety really. So still some first lap shenanigans going on, and here we come up to the very strange chicane of Estoril. Not really ideal for Formula cars, but the A1GP cars were handling it like it was something, you know, they did every day, so that really helped me in that respect. This was a section I seemed to be quite fast on. I was managing to get right up behind cars in this section, but obviously having that higher downforce, it really hurt me in the straight lines. So I have to tuck in behind them and just try to get the slipstream and then get them in the corners, because obviously due to better downforce we've got better brakes and better turning ability, as well as probably increase tyre wear, but it's not too much of a problem. As for tyre wear, we're going to be trying a one-stop strategy here as we cheekily make that move from a long way back on Kezak. If we look here in just a moment, we're going to have a replay just to show you how far back we've come, a little slow motion effect too. Down is inside from quite a long way back, and he gets a better turn into the corner, but we've carried that much speed through it, it didn't really help him in any way. And we get a bit hairy in this corner, but we managed to keep it all under control. So here we are then, lap 9, we're making a bit of a mistake there, overshooting our braking board, nothing too crippling. On lap 11 we get the message, we're running low on fuel, so I start making preparations for my stop. The following start I tried lifting and coasting and conserving to get to lap 16, but it wasn't happening, so I decided to put a lot of fuel in and change the tyres. And the reason I'm going so slow in this, guys, is when I was doing my runs I was actually getting speeding penalties for taking this bit at full speed. So I think this sacrifice was worthy of getting rid of a penalty, but also hindered me quite a bit as we come in for our stop. Here we are then, back on track. And what actually happened is I put a lot of fuel in so I could push. So we did. That's why we came out not in the lead and quite far back, or not fighting for the lead. So I spent a lot of laps pushing, whereas the other cars had to relatively conserve to keep that fuel to the end of the race. Now we're all over the back of Kezak, fighting for that podium position for third place. We made the move down his inside into Esteril's oddly shaped chicane. Next, P2 pits, so we get second, and at this point there's a lapped car separating me and oh no, that is first in front of me as he covers our inside there, and there's a lapped car just ahead. So what I was thinking at this point is if I get past Cranchuck, there's going to be a lapped car that's going to hold me up. So I needed to try and line them up with an opportunity where I could try get two at once, but I need them to close up together for that to work. So obviously, as you can see, the downforce hurting us really badly on this straight line here, really badly. But there's nothing we could do. We sacrificed it for the corners, and it seems to have worked ultimately. As Cranchucks make a lock up there behind the lap car of Jernberg, I think that is. Following around this corner, we've got a good run and they're reasonably close together. And I make a massive move from the inside, from quite a way back, and we've managed to hold it. And now we've got P1, and we know we've got the pace to pull away. We've got the fuel, we've got the tyres, and we've got the pace. So it was literally, from now, it was pushing right to this lap, right to this end. And like I said, I'm really sorry that I couldn't capture more, but not a lot happened. A lot of it was a strategy battle, and we came out triumphant. So there you have it, guys. First race of the season, well, second race of the season, but first win of the season for us, and that brings us back in the prime position for the championship. Here's the final finishing results: 3 DNFs, 3 due to car failure or damage, 1 due to fuel. So we managed to win the race. We take the maximum amount of points we can. And here's the standings, guys. Sorry, I absolutely messed up not showing you who got where. But Turner gets his first point of the season, and Hines stays out of the points, so we're now level with him. Cranjux leads the championship. I'll see you for round 3 in Monza.